In the last video, you would have seen that we installed our new wall grid system with hooks, and we managed to get a hold of some more hooks, which meant that we could spread some of the stock out and reveal a lot more of the items. And it's been working really well because we've made some extra sales from stuff that's been sort of sitting in the background and hasn't been looked at very much. And because we've done this, now means that these shelves have become full of trading card games. We've got Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, more Pokemon, just looks a bit neater, fresher, really kind of pops. We've got Dragon Ball Z, then we got some Lorcana and One Piece. And it's really kind of nice because where it felt like it was a bit spread out previously, it now feels like it's all joined together, which then has led us to bring out some Pokemon, bring it all together. We've got anime now, so that kind of reflects the One Piece and Dragon Ball Z that's in this corner. This is all coming handy because it means we can chuck it all out. It just looks good. I like the flow, the feng shui, yeah, the pop of colour. I said this is part of phase one. The next part of phase one, hey Scott, is to change our little comic book section setup and graphic novels. As well as this is working, it's kind of one of those things that we're not overly happy with. We're going to change this into a half bookcase. The idea is that we'll be able to put some board games on there for the moment while we wait to expand our comic collection with a new distributor, and we'll have boxes on top. Customers will be able to come in, have a flick through, put out comics, and then you've got board games and stuff underneath. Come with us, GeekVault, as we go to build the bookcase. This squirt always some new stock that's come in. He's just chilling. But here is the Billy half bookcase and the boxes to go on top. We've also now got a microwave. Go us. The more artwork is up on the wall, and then we're not even gonna look in there again. As you can see, we've got some more furniture bits, some wall slats, a new Kallax bookcase thing. But we're gonna have to revisit that again once I've got some stuff out of the way. Right now, let's get building. Turns out you kind of need some more space to build this. That's not going to be an issue. It's just annoying that I have to keep getting up to move things around. Here we have a few canvas boxes. We also have some more neutral boxes, plastic boxes. The idea is that these will sit on top, and then we'll put in comics, and we'll have a few of those, and it just hopefully means that we can get more comics out and people will be able to flip through them a bit easier. I think this works enough. Maybe they should be a bit deeper, just to hold the box, like the comics in, but maybe the canvas ones will be able to do that. So let's try that out next. These are quite a nice neutral blue. As always, we try and keep things on brand with what we have in the store, just because we think it just helps kind of make it memorable. It's a much cleaner look. I'm really happy with how this is looking. The slightly deeper sides gives the comic a nice snug fit. As you can see, there's about an inch more on top of these plastic, so maybe we'll keep these and put them to one side. We'll find some other use for them. Could be a good thing to put some dice that we've just had come in so people can rummage through, some smaller items. But yeah, I think on top we'll go with the canvas, and we could do alternating colours. Then that means we can get more of the comics out of storage, down on the shop floor, giving customers more variations to see in our stock, show that we're also expanding. And I guess at the end of the day, we're kind of just making this up as we go, in the sense that we have a vision and we're trying to get as close to that as possible with these minor upgrades that you're seeing us do. And I think we're all going to be quite happy. You know what, I think I'm going to take one of these down so Scott can see how it works. He's the one who ordered it, and between him and Sky had the idea. I'm just here creating content and building them. So let's go downstairs with one of these boxes and see what he thinks. There we go. What do you think?
Where'd the rest go? And our colours as well.
You happy?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Now for the real test as to whether I built it correctly and it's going to last with me taking it downstairs. Gives that kind of classic comic book.
Yeah, literally just going through it like that. I'm like, yeah, that feels like that's how it's supposed to be doing. And the dark blue, light blue, company colours.
And we're going to leave it at that for tonight. Going to come in tomorrow, and I might come in a bit earlier, get things set up. So we'll move some shelves down. I'm going to probably look at 3D printing some book stands that just help prop them up. And then, yeah, we're going to change the boxes over to have Marvel all in one, DC all in one, other comics, graphic novels out. It's going to be nice. Scott, you happy? We're happy. So we'll see you tomorrow. So I'm thinking we're going to move this shelf down a little bit. Kind of want the books to be facing out some of the more graphic novels. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to go onto Maker World and find a sort of book stand. That means that we can just prop these up and voila. And it's also the right kind of distance for the book down here. And then we'll figure out what we can do on the bottom. That actually might just be products because it's quite low down to the ground. As you can see, we've got a fair few variations. All we need to do now is fill up some more Marvel and DC. See if there's any more bundles that we've got somewhere. I think we've got a War Machine bundle that we can chuck into there. It might be that the bundles come out separately and we make this maybe a Star Wars section. We'll just see how it goes. Luckily, things can always change, and we're in charge of making it happen. So the little book easel I printed off for the comics is just finished. So we'll put that on the shelves and see how that looks. Boom.
Stand.
Amazing! It's more for the harder cover, so. Oh no! Oh, instant.
It doesn't work.
Instant bad time. Maybe that's just too slippery.
Very.
Shit. Let's try another one.
We can do the trickaroo.
Yeah, maybe. Let's try. Fuck! Needs a lip on it, really.
Mm.
But then customers are going to have a real problem trying to put it back on.
Like, oh.
Okay, back to the drawing board. I'm going to have a look, see if I can find another one, maybe one with a lip so it holds the book. Like, the stand itself works, but I think you need a chunkier book. They're just too slippy, so they're sliding off, and we don't want customers coming in, grabbing the book, going to put it back, and then having an absolute nightmare putting it back on the shelf. So let's find another design, try that, and I'll find something else to use that for. Living his best dog life. So I've now printed out another stand with some hooks. So let's hope this works better with the graphic novel. Just stashed them there for the moment. So there we go. Much better. Now I will print off more of these ones. They take a little bit longer than the other ones just because of the height, I think, but does the job. So, shaping up, slowly getting there. It's been a few days now and we have finally sorted out the half Billy bookcase. As you can see, we've got graphic novels at the top, and then the middle and bottom level are board games, and it's worked out really nicely. We've already sold some comics. Here's a before and here's an after. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment below and let us know what you think. Until next time.